Okay, welcome to Eyes Open FX, a YouTube channel. Thanks for those that are sharing my YouTube link. So this will make it series 8 since we started this introduction to forex trading. So we are doing this series so that everyone who is in the channel that subscribe to my YouTube channel will be able to understand everything that I'm doing. All right, so we take this series. After this series we'll be entering what we call uh another series, though I won't tell it, I won't say it here. All right, so now we'll be discussing type of what traders. All right, in type of traders we have the number one, position trader; the number two, swing trader; the third one, intraday or day trader; and the fourth one, which is what, scalper. All right, as a trader you must understand where you would belong. If you don't know the type of trader you are, that means you are not yet what, a trader. You're just a beginner. All right, so you must understand what you do as what, a trader. You must understand the type of what trading style you exhibit. All right, so in this uh, type of traders, these are things that your mentor is supposed to what, put you through, and you should understand it basically. Why? Because each of them have different what, model of trading. All right, a scalper and an intraday cannot use the same thing, though they can be using the same strategy, but their model in trading will be what, quite different. Market is what, fractal, but their model on how to read the market based on that scalping idea should be different. All right, so those are the things. Now the first one we have here is what we call position trader. So we'll be discussing about this position trader now. Position trader, these are traders that take trade long term. They who trade long term. Right, they can hold trade a year, 6 months, least 6 months. They can hold trade months. They can hold it years, even um up to what, 10 years, even 50 years. So most of the times this type of traders are what, bankers, uh like banks, high funds, all those are high speculators, and big investors, right? So all these big boys are the one that mostly what, trade what, this type of what, uh of traders. All right, so if you have a small capital, you can't what, belong to this what, to this position. You can't belong to this what, this type of what, trader. Why? Because your small capital cannot hold drawdown up to what they can actually hold. All right, because they are basing their analysis based on what, monthly time frame, yearly time frame, 6 months time frame, 3 months time frame, weekly time frame. The least they can actually go is what, daily time frame. All right, because they are not entering on those lower time frame, they can actually hold drawdown for a long period of time, also who profit for a long period of time. All right, so after that we have what we call swing traders or swing trader. All right, so these are traders that also had what, huge funds. All right, and they have already mastered their psychology, what, state, their mindset. All right, so they can hold drawdown also, just like the big funds also hold their drawdown. They can actually hold drawdown, but the difference is that most of the times they hold trade within a month, within 3 months, a year. All right, they can hold trade a year. That's still swing traders. That is their max. All right, they can hold it within these months. All right, they can hold it within up to uh 2 weeks, up to 3 weeks, up to a month, 3 months, the same thing. So like what, a year. All right, so these are the type of traders that you can actually see, and they have what, mastered their psychology. Why? Because holding a trade that is already running in profit and market what, coming back to almost taking you out, it's not easy. All right, so it's not easy. So that is that. Now we have what we call intraday or day trader. So these type of traders, they are the people that trade just Their max is just what? Highest a week. Alright? The who trade highest a week. They can trade just a day within within 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. They can hold trade within 4 days, 3 days, highest a week. Right? They have also what mastered their what their model and their style of trading. They know when to what go in and when not to what go in trading. All right, and they focus on what intraday time frame. They focus on what intraday time frame. So their time frame mostly they can based on their analysis on what H4 and 1 hour and what 15 minutes time frame. These are the time frame they use for their what analysis and their what entry intraday traders. So we have what we call scalper. These are people that trade within a session, a trading session. They can trade just within London session or within 1 hour. They're out of the market. Within even 30 minutes, they're out of the market. So they just jump in and jump out. So they who trade highest just a day. So these are scalpers. So they based the analysis based on what market will do on that minutes time frame. All right, they don't focus on what hourly time frame. They focus on what minutes time frame. So all the analysis are based on what short term, just within a session, within an hour, within let's say 2 hours, they're out of the market. So this is how they read their market. So most of the times they do their what analysis based on what hourly time frame, 15 minutes time frame, and their entry are majorly on what 3 minutes and what a minute time frame. All right. So these are the type of what traders that we have. Now for swing traders, their analysis, they do the analysis based on what weekly time frame, daily time frame, and H4, taking their entry from what hourly time frame and what 15 minutes time frame. All right. So these are what for swing traders. So their major analysis is majorly daily and weekly. This is where they do their analysis. So they can also hold what a huge drawdown and also what a huge profit for what a period of what time. All right, so these are the type of traders we have. So stay tuned for our next series. Good luck. God bless you.